And what are we starting to do?
You start us off, Chris. Okay, we are going to go significantly slower than we've been going, just so that we are aware. Not significantly, but a little bit slower.
So here's what will happen. I'm going to give a chord. She'll play. You don't pay attention to me. She's going to pull you in when she's ready for you to start. So I'm going to go like this.
So I'll give you 1 and 2 and 3 and... Oh wait, I'm supposed to be playing Steve's part. Whoops. That'll help.
Let's go a little slower than that.
Yes. Where did I put Steve's thing?
Do this kind of a tempo, you guys.
Where did I put the
Just
G?
for now.
Oh, did I give you the G? Okay. I'm taking the G for right now because I need it first.
And even slower than that, just until you get the hang of it.
Okay, you guys are going to have to come in without me fully conducting. Okay.
You're like page 1's done, we're done.
I told her what idea, but I said, oh, that's as far as we go.
So you're going to keep playing the bells and they have to sing. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they're going to stop the bells at the bottom of this first page.
Yeah. I might, for some consistency, tell Chris every downbeat to play, but he doesn't know that yet, so I'm not going to say that just yet.
Now he knows.
No, he doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, ladies, even if I stop singing your part, keep singing, because if I've stopped singing your part...
singing. I was like paying
awesome.
attention to what you were doing. I was like,
cool. Let's do page 1 again. Okay, I think though that sounded pretty good for that being the first run.
Yeah.
I think that sounded pretty good. Okay, let's try...
Is always soft, this one?
It starts off mezzo piano.
Monotone?
Well, it starts off mezzo piano.
Oh,
you shouldn't be singing straight tone. You should be singing with a little bit of vibrato.
Oh.
But start off mezzo piano, yes, because that's the dynamic, and then we'll get a little bit louder.
Gotcha.
Okay, ready?
You know, we gotta be serious. We are.
Sorry.
How has a sense of humor?
Exactly. We gotta keep it fun sometimes.
Shelter guess that part with you guys. We'll keep going for right
Well,
now.
we're repeating that whole page 1 of our spells. We're not moving this too, right?
Not really. We'll explain that later.
Yeah, because I didn't know if I should be following 2 and whatever the noodles are. Yeah, I gotta figure that out too.
Let it be 3 kings of rose and wines, the young child to see. Yea, gifts for a king he'd be, born beneath a star that bright night. Under the star of the Christmas tree, we still share the joy of that ancient eve. When Christ was born, the King of peace, born beneath the star that night. And born beneath the star was a child so small. Okay. So
So we go through that every time that part.
yes. So the only thing is the reason why you have extra bells is because we've modulated to a different key. So you can't use those same bells. Otherwise,
I'm glad I knew that.
otherwise.
I'm glad I was told that.
So-
But you stand corrected because they did use those same bells.
Well, actually no. So
Because that's
So
gonna
that's when you
sound
gotta give me
harder.
the D. and
that's
then-
why you have the D there
And
in front of
so you
Chris.
should have a
So
G
Oh.
give
or an
give
A.
Jerry the D, the high
Oh,
D.
no wonder you could've-
So then Jerry,
Oh,
your
so like-
your C becomes your D and your D becomes your C. So everything kind of moves down one. Chris, Nina has a G. She's gonna give you the G,
That
and then
takes
you're gonna
place
play that. The G takes place. I think of the F.
That-
Of the
yeah,
F.
of
The
the
G
F.
takes place of the F, and then the F sharp takes place of the E.
Okay.
No, it's got the B flat.
B flat goes to Steve.
If you just put it like F, G,
Oh,
and
Yes.
let's
Steve,
see.
Steve goes
So Steve needs a B flat, and what was the other one? He needs a B flat and an A flat.
You did very well. You just sang the whole thing perfectly.
Oh, hey, I have an A flat. Okay, nope, except he doesn't need an A flat. What does he need? Somebody tell me what the middle notes say for Steve's part on the last page, please.
15.
Nope. That is not correct. B flat and A. Okay.
A, yeah.
A. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's try. Let me give. I said B flat and A. Is that what I said? Nope. That is not right.
So this is the first part. The second part is the first part, right?
Yes.
I keep my
Okay,
C.
I didn't switch over.
Okay.
I keep my C, but
Can we go from?
Excuse me. I don't think you're keeping your C.
Yes, you do keep your C. Don't listen to Karen. Keep your C. Just move it into your other hand.
but what other hand? I had this hand to begin with the C, so now
So,
I'm putting it down.
yes.
And the D's up here.
Yes, your D is going to start you off because
Oh, okay.
we've modulated, so your C
Okay.
isn't your C
I
anymore.
just don't feel the modulation yet, but okay.
Your Velcro's coming.
That's okay. Just take it off and put it on top of the sock or somewhere so that I know how to put it. I know I need to put it back on.
Okay.
Okay. Can we go from page 70 and Songs of Love and then see if we can get into this?
I think that we should go from where they're using their, well, we can, but they have to figure out a spot in their music to write where they get rid of the ones that they're not using anymore and get the other ones ready.
So I would write that in as soon as you're done with the second time you play, which is page 67.
Oh, 67.
I would write it in at 67 because you have 4 bars there doing nothing, and the next thing you sing is We Three Kings. So even if you are a little bit late, you know We Three Kings.
So right in the middle, right before I play that little thing on measure 35, put the bells down.
Yes.
See where I have that whole line there? on my,
Yeah, okay, down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So-
it.
well, I mean, you're finished above that though, but by that point, you should put the bells down.
Switch bells.
Switch bells.
Yes.
Not bells.
C and D.
Chris, you can't do that because you're waiting on Nina's G. Well, no. Write in that you have to pick up your F sharp, but your G will be in Nina's hand because
Pick up F sharp. get
Nina needs
G
it
from
first.
Nina. You need a bigger sheet.
And Steve's gonna have three. That's what
Sharp and then G, okay. So
She's
it's
gonna
like-
just start juggling bells.
you know those things with fire on them.
Yeah.
We'll be opening up at Las Vegas. We'll have a residency in Vegas.
I think this is coming along decently well
Are you
though.
going to Vegas?
No, my mom lives in Reno.
Oh.
Other end of the state.
Oh, because you could put this act
I
on.
was gonna say, surplus is
What?
sold.
I have a question.
What's your question?
So for the first part,
Oh,
I
yes.
hit that and then sing. Is it the same on this part too?
So okay, so for you guys, you start off great. Yes, at the end of here, measure 11 for you guys. Don't play. So that's after your 2 quick notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's measure 10.
10, right.
Don't play after measure 10. The next thing you play, if you see these 2 train tracks in the middle of your second page, the next thing you play is the line after those 2 train tracks, which is measure 27. I think this is going pretty
So
decent
you
for it
just
being a
go
first
for the
time.
First time, yeah.
You don't play this, you start here.
Oh, so I can just take this out.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
When does this come in terms of this?
That one comes in, when do you start singing, you're asking?
Well, when, they're gonna be singing, right? So when do we start playing?
You start playing, again, right after the train tracks on page 3. So you see the train tracks on page
I
3?
meant as far as the lady, when we're coming in with that second round of bells,
The second round or the
Yeah.
third round?
the second round. 'Cause
Um,
we never got it the second round.
that through him peace would be found. You should have your bells in your hands by that through him peace would be found.
Right, so I would say, like right in the middle of 66, pick up your bells. Because you're gonna start doing the bells at the top of 67.
Oh, okay. So it's, this is one step.
Yeah,
Right bells.
so, yeah.
Are you enjoying the chaos?
This makes sense, believe it or not. Fingers crossed.
And then we pick up on the third page, because Nina's got that first.
Yes, Nina has the first line.
No pressure, Nina.
Oh, when you play, while they're doing all that, when you play them kind of like you're holding sticks and just with your wrist. That'll be better than, you're gonna get a little bit more power from here.
Sounds better
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And one more question.
Yes,
So
I
I
have
go
one more answer.
from the E and the F, then to the second part. Do I even switch the bells? No, I switched the F, like,
So the first 2 parts you use the same bells.
okay, same.
The third part, you switch the bells.
That's to the G and C, got it.
No, that's to G and F sharp.
Oh, no.
Ignore the C.
C and D.
Ignore the C. That was for a possibility. Ignore the C.
Okay, okay. Now, is there anything I'm crossing out on this one?
Ignore that.
Which one
Third-
is that?
This is the third page.
Is it a U?
Only the top line. Nina has the top line.
All right.
Where does she have the top line, at 63?
They have a whole different page. They have a whole different.
Am I playing along with Nina when is she playing that whole, where is she playing?
So at Under the Star of the Christmas Tree, page 69, measure 45, or measure 47, she's just playing the downbeat of all of those measures.
Oh, all right, then that's not.
Oh, on here,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, then it's 71.
63 is on here.
Okay, so that's.
As long as you come back for when I start conducting, you're fine. Are there any questions with this
Part
piece,
three is here.
music, like vocally?
Very pretty.
All right. Bells.
Reagan, do you approve of the bells?
A new course.
I'm so disappointed we're gonna be gone.
I
The
know,
one-
next
yeah.
Christmas,
that we're-
listen, Reagan, we won't forget, and don't let us
No.
forget, next Christmas, you're on bells.
You're
And
on
maybe a
bells.
drum with you too.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually we're here, but this year.
Yeah, no, that's okay, this
Yeah,
will be
me
a nice
neither,
treat for you guys. But next year, you're on bells.
Maybe even for Easter. Now that I've said that, it's on YouTube. Now the kids are gonna go find it and be like, "You said Easter."
Yes.
Do they really listen to it?
Oh, gosh. I know one who does.
Oh, you're right.
I know one.
Okay.
Where are we?
You wanna?
They're just writing notes.
I'm just writing like part 1, part 2, part 3, and
Do you want to start at measure 60 going into 61? That through him piece would be found into the last page and just see what happens with the bells.
60.
Page 70, measure 60.
So the women are going to sing that through him. We're going to all come in there.
Hang on, wait, what do I do with Steve's?
Wait, page 70 you said?
Page 70, measure 61, which is
I'm
that.
gonna be on my- I'm gonna need
No. Oh yeah, you're gonna need the different ones. Yes. So this should be the third time you guys play bells.
Did you get your bell from Nina?
These-
Does it say G and F sharp?
Yeah.
Yes. You got
Thank
your
you,
bell
Nina.
from Vina.
And you know what the problem was?
Do you know the bell?
Part 3 is right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the bottom.
Where there's the big box that says 51.
This way you all are going to come in on the next page.
Bottom of 70. Everybody there? Cool.
Measure 60?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that part.
Pick up into 61.
Coming in here,
Yes.
we're singing this, and then once we're off of that, then you start.
That through him peace would be found. Born 'neath a star was a child so small, with no shelter or but a draughty stall. Yet he'd be known as the Lord of all, born beneath a star that night.
When they start hitting their heads with them, it's
I was like, that's why the little kids can't do this because they hit each other over the heads with the binders. I'm like, you can't do that with the bells.
For this one, am I scratching out like I did in the page 1?
Yes, exactly like page 1.
Thank you for telling me earlier.
I thought it was assumed. I'm sorry.
What are we scratching?
Well, it's for mine, like I'm putting out the
I wasn't sure which.
To be fair, they've been doing this for a while. They've been doing this for a while.
Sounds nice.
Doesn't it sound nice?
And honestly, I like that tempo. Because
I do
think
too.
a little faster, it's just the bells are just going to get lost.
They're gonna get lost,
We're not
yeah.
gonna hear the individual notes. I like this tempo.
Yeah. I think with your bells it's better faster, but I think with this, I think it sounds really good where it is. So am I still crazy for wanting to do bells with this?
No, we can do bells.
Yes! Okay. And the gentlemen are like, and
Well, they didn't pay me anything to say.
ouch.
I'm gonna tell Steve if he's not comfortable with it, I'll take his part because I don't think there's a reason why I can't play this and conduct at the same time if he's uncomfortable with it. But I think that the three of you will be good. If we get one more rehearsal with the three of you together by yourselves, I think you'll be just fine.
Now that we know how it flows better.
Yeah. And I think it would be good if we can get you on board with that too, so that they can do it with the organ. We'll figure it out.
But we have one more week.
I know. We'll see.
Tuesday I have.
Tuesday I can't do either.
With Father Janet.
Yeah, Tuesday I can't do either. We'll figure it out. Okay, do we want to run this one more time straight through just to see where it's at?
Let's go for it.
And then we'll see. So everybody go back to your original bells. So I need A flat and G.
So
Wait, which one do you?
Is this
I need C and B flat.
I have your B flat. I have your B
Oh,
flat.
yeah, okay. No.
So can you do me a favor? When you run me the G, can you also run me his A flat? Jerry over there has that B flat. He needs to play it though. So when you run me the G, can you grab the B flat with you? Because I need it when I'm conducting. It's like this and this. When you give me this, also give me that. Oh. Clear as mud?
Yep.
Awesome.
Nobody needs the D, right?
You need the D at the
I
end.
know, at the end, but I'm gonna put my D over
Yes,
here.
put
so I
your
don't
D
have to
over
run
there.
anywhere for it.
Yeah.
Don't touch my D.
Do you have your E? Yes. No, your G, I mean. I have your G, okay. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's awesome.
Everything is fine. Wait, hang on. I don't think I have the right notes. I'm supposed to have A flat. I'm supposed to have A flat and G. I was supposed to grab the G. That's why I went over there.
Starting from the beginning?
Yes, from the very
That's
beginning.
why I was confused, because I was like, yeah, I go over the
Yes. So that was the next thing I was going to say. You guys can either play and sing at the same time there, or just don't come back in after you have that rest until the end. before you leave, can we figure this out in 1 second? I want to try one more middle part with Nina, and then I'll tell her she can go. I just want us to try. Can you grab your G again? And Jerry, can you give her your D, please? Can we go back, everybody, to page 69 with Under the Star of That Christmas Tree, which is measure 47? So Nina, that's right where you come in. So your G and your D are still the same, but your D is a little bit smaller now, so I want to see if it sounds any different.
Yeah, I think wasn't this what I had originally?
That's what you had originally. Acapella, I liked it better with the lower D, but I think with everybody I can't hear the lower D, so
I couldn't hear her at all.
yeah. So stand up.
So are we gonna
Hold
go
them way
from
up by your ear.
69 under the star?
Yes, we're gonna go from the top of 69 Under the Star. You ready? Ooh, side right now. Okay. Under the star of the Christmas tree, we still share the joy of that ancient eve. When Christ was born, the King of peace, born beneath the star that night. Yeah, now, last thing I want to try, and then we'll move on from this section. Give me your low G, or yeah, put your low G down. Now make this your G, and make the other one your G.
What, this one?
No, your high D,
Okay, so
and your,
I'm
yeah.
both.
Yep. One more time from that same place, please. Under the star of the Christmas tree, we still share the joy of that ancient eve. When Christ was born, the King of peace, born beneath the star that night. I think I like that better. Okay.
Thanks, Nina.
Thank you very much, Nina. You are dismissed.
Wait a minute.
Everybody give a round of applause for Nina.
This one was very satisfying.
Did she?
No. She's just wanted to show you that's her and Gus's head.
Oh my gosh. Aw, yay.
What did Chloe do again?
Okay. I think we should move on for right now.
Yeah, I
We're
think so.
gonna try to have one more rehearsal with that last page there, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Everybody may go back to your original places.
If everyone looks at the original list